And today's starting pitcher for the Orioles is the stopper Tomoyuki Sugano. The righty comes in 4-3 at 3.08 ERA overall, 2.28 opponent average against Chad Patrick. 2-4, 3.35, and you see there the 2.58 opponent average for him. Sugano coming off of a tough loss his last time against the Twins. Through 6 1/3 innings of work, allowed 4 runs on 6 hits, but he has been so much better on the road, and in fact, he feels really comfortable, particularly when he's in a dome, because that's where he started playing while he was back in Japan. So you'll see here his numbers overall, and you have to remind yourself this is how he also debuted. Most of his starts have come on the road. 4 overall, the 266, that whip is what you absolutely love. A sub-1. Orioles would love to get him some run support, though. 3 of his starts so far, he has not had any, and that's really been the biggest detriment overall. Now, if he can get through those first couple innings, he averages about a 4.5 ERA 1 through 3. He's kind of that classic pitcher that just gets it going, and then once he's locked in, he's going to go the rest of the way. We've seen that splitter absolutely biting lately, feeling a lot more confident now that he's on top of the grips on his ball, the delivery. Expect to target the lower half of the zone today here.
What's impressed you the most about Tomo this year?
He's kind of been our stopper. He's kind of been our guy, which we need today. You know, he's just been so good. He's so consistent. You know, I laugh. You know, he's had some great outings this year, and every time he comes in the dugout, it looks like no big deal to him. There's just so much composure, and abnormal composure for a guy that's 35, and we understand what his track record is in Japan and, you know, how great of a pitcher he's been, but, you know, even how he handles himself in just a moment, it's even better than what you would possibly imagine.
Meanwhile, for the Orioles, Tomoyuki Sugano returns to his quality performance again. 6 innings of 2-run ball for him today, continuing to stay in that American League Rookie of the Year discussion, as he absolutely should. Here he is with his interpreter, Yuto.
Second time for you here pretty recently where you've been the guy to stop a losing streak. How important is that, and how nice does that feel for you?
これでルージングストリーク負け越しを止めたのが2回目ですけど、それをどう思いますか？
やっぱり簡単なことじゃないので、まずはこう先制点を取られないようにそこだけ注意して投げました。
You know, it's not an easy thing to stop a losing streak like this, but, you know, all I thought was to make sure I don't give them a run first.
What does it show about this team for the several times a lead was blown today for the offense to continue to fight back?
こうして、ここ最近リードが奪われることが何度かあるんですけど、そうやって奪われたもまた逆転するっていうことに対してこのチームにどういうふうに思いますか？そういうことができるチームって。
皆さんご存知の通りやっぱり、そういう力があるチームだと思いますし、ただ発揮できてないっていうところだけだと思うので、毎回、自分自身もみんなそれぞれチームだったり自分に期待して試合に入ってると思うんですけど、やっぱり一つ勝つっていうのはやっぱそれだけ難しいことなんだなっていうのを改めて今日実感しました。
As a team, we do have the ability to turn things around like this, and I feel like every time I start, you know, in some capacity, the guys rely on me. But if we can continue to play these kind of games moving forward, that'll be great.
Well, and the guys want him to continue to play games like this moving forward. You look at May, 25 2/3 innings of work, a 3.16 ERA, the strikeouts 3 times that of the walks, an opponent average of 194. It does not get much better than this. Again, just needed a couple outings to get settled in, to get back to his mechanics. And now that he feels like he's completely embedded with this team, it is all green lights for Tomoyuki Sugano. What a joy it is to have him on the team this year. And once more, he is the stopper, as our skip predicted before the game today.
It was great. You know, it's kind of the same thing that we've seen. You know, his command of like 10 pitches or whatever it is, I have no idea. But he throws the ball wherever he wants. He's awesome. I mean, he's kind of been our stopper, and he did it today.
ご視聴ありがとうございました。チャンネル登録と高評価よろしくお願いします。